MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball. D. Gordon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Grounder down the line at third. And taken in out there for the first out. Christian Yelich will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Giancarlo Stanton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Jason Hardwick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Halos, second baseman, Jason Hardwick.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
First baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Nip the corner, 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. David Ortiz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
Batting fourth,
Adam Duvall will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Marcell Ozuna makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. Hard hit at third. Curtis is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Justin Bohr will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Martin Prado into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yunel Escobar will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looped over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hit down the third base line. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Giovanni Soto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Michael Saunders set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Here it comes, 2-0. Hold strike on the change, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Will Curtis. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pedro Aguilera leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Standing in, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar settles under it near second, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Adeiny Echeverria digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Take your base.
D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Wilson comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Saunders is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Jason Hardwick will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. We'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Tap foul at home plate. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
To Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Christian Yelich is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Wilson steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Giancarlo Stanton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Duvall over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. In now, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yunel Escobar is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Smoke toward third. Prado is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cole Calhoun stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off, 3-1. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ozuna racing back to the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box now, Giovanni Soto. He reached on a single in his first try. Belted high and deep into right center. Ozuna going back on it. Still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Justin Bohr heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Martin Prado is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
The batter, number 34.
Pedro Aguilera is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the seats, 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. JT Realmuto in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
1-2, the count.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Adeiny Echeverria digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun is there, and that's the third out. Michael Saunders comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Will Curtis is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Jason Hardwick will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. In there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
David Ortiz steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start. 2 down, runners at first and second. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Barehanded by Gordon. And the second baseman will just tag the runner. D. Gordon will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third is Yelich being waved home. The tag put on by Soto, and he is out at home plate. Marcell Ozuna will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with two away. Justin Bour strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the sixth.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Adam Duvall will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Freddie.
For Miami.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right on the corner. 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Giovanni Soto steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Gordon for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Wilson looks in. Here's the first pitch. Martin Prado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Pedro Aguilera.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Calhoun waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, well, maybe that'll wake him up, guys. You know, maybe a little motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Duvall is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Michael Saunders steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder, Michael.
Line to the right side. Stanton is there, one away. Will Curtis will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
2-2.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Second baseman.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Adeiny Echeverria comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Cam Bedrosian will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Rounded down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Marcell Ozuna steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. To short. Escobar has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Edwin Encarnacion steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. David Phelps is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. David Ortiz will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Duvall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Yunel Escobar stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Shortstop.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Miami.
bullpen.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. At the knees, strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Justin Bohr stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Saunders is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Martin Prado gets another crack right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
No, that's up.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Pedro Aguilera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Derek Dietrich will get the call to pinch hit here.
Number 32.
Tyler Skaggs will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the 9th. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Giovanni Soto comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Michael Saunders digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Oh, and he botches it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So digging in now, Will Curtis, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And the Angels are going to walk off a winner. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.